evening, everyone. Welcome to our spring concert and awards night here. I'm going to keep my talking very brief. There's a lot of music tonight. I think you'll enjoy it a lot. A lot of popular music. But that one was an old march. Well, actually, it's a newer march based on an older march. The pseudonym of Bennett was the composer that Larry Clark used to write this. And Bennett, gotta remember this, was the pseudonym for Fillmore. Fillmore wrote, of course, all these huge marches. You're going to hear one later that the older band's going to play. And but with the pseudonym Bennett, Fillmore wrote young people's marches. So Larry Clark based this on that type of style. The next piece you're going to hear is music from Mozart. And even though this is our red carpet theme, as you saw if you're coming in out there, everybody's dressed up. Of course, during Mozart's time, this going to one of his concerts would have been a red carpet affair. So here is music of Mozart. The next selection is going to feature some movie music from John Williams. John Williams wrote tons of music. You're going to hear some of that later as well from our older band. There's only one piece I think you're going to hear a little bit of twice tonight, and that's from the movie E.T. So in this John Williams blockbuster, you're going to hear music from Harry Potter, E.T., and Star Wars. Here is John Williams' Blockbuster. We're straying a little bit here again, but this next one's called Bugs. Why we're straying. It's not from the movie Bugs, but you know, it could be from the movie. So you're going to hear some different movements. The first one's Fireflies. The second one is Daddy Longlegs. Then Butterflies, and then it'll end with Marching Ants. This is by David Schaefer. I've taught band music for quite a while now, and I've never heard of, maybe I've heard of a bird whistle, but I've never had one or seen one. But I looked online and I thought, well, this can't be it. There's two of these little things for $5, and I thought, well, I saw a guy in a plane one. I thought that's kind of interesting. So why don't you give that a shot for them so they can do that up close. Great job. Yeah, I got two of those. One was broke. They're made of clay, but if you blow in them, just when they first come or they're empty, blowing them is just a straight high whistle. You put a little water in there and it does that. It's the weirdest thing. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that. Our next one is called Spy Chase. And you're going to hear all kinds of spy sounds from movies. Again, not one that's from a particular movie, but if you think of James Bond, you'll probably hear some of that.
I love you, cilantro boy.
I know they could use just a lip break before we do that last one anyway here, but I got a couple of announcements I'd like to make for some awards. If you picked up the sheet, some of you haven't. Maybe I didn't make enough comments. It seems like I make more every time than I've gotten a good thing. But anyway, I've announced before other concerts for the fall festivals and things like that, but I have them written on here. If you look down, let's see, I want to talk about WDA. So those of you that went to either Percussion Saxophone WDA Festival or the Woodwind Festival or the Brass Festival, why don't you guys just stand up to be recognized? These students went and performed solos or ensembles. Anyway, you guys can sit. And then several of these students got star ratings. If I go through here, I can probably find my freshmen in here. Haley Singer and Jenna Sagi, flute duet. You guys stand up quick. Yeah, go ahead. And Christian Dukeshire made all states. Very big feat. No, I think that's basically it. I do want to announce our letters. And this year I'm not going to go through the process of handing everyone an award that they can get right now, because I usually do this like the last week of school. I have things more prepared at that time. But so when you letter, the first time you letter, student letters, they'll get a D or a B, and one of these sheets, certificate, and then after that, they letter more, they get what's these little chevrons, which are a little long item there. But anyway, in order to letter in band, a student needs to audition and perform. They make it in at least 2 fall festivals, or UND All-State. If they make All-States, automatic letter. Or if they star at the WDA Festival. So those are the ways that students can start, and then also if they're a 4-year senior, and they haven't participated in those festivals, but they then become a 4-year senior, then they also will letter at that time. So the band letters for grade 9, and then we'll move on to our last piece. Our Christian Dukeshire, you guys can stand when I call your name. He's back there, you can wave. Elena Berg, Haley Singer, Jenna Sagi, Caden Paulson. You guys stand up, please. And our last piece is the main theme from the movie The Incredibles.